The price of anything is the amount of life you pay for it. This is a great way for you to consider and think about how you spend your time. The amount of life. They didn't say the amount of money, right? The amount of life in time that you pay for a specific thing. If you think about, in addiction, right? For me, it was alcohol, right? Bottles of alcohol. If the average fifth is $25, right? Then you convert that to how many hours I'd have to work to make that amount of money. That amount of life is what I gave to alcohol. I did calculate, I think it was a little over $100,000 in alcohol in my time drinking. $100,000. That's a lot of life. Especially when you're considering not just the amount of money you spend on it, right? But the amount of money I spent on the alcohol, as well as the amount of time I spent recovering, whether it's from hangovers, lost jobs, beat up cars, and paying to get them fixed, paying for legal, situations, right? With DUIs. That cost becomes even that much more inflated, which means that much more life I spent just to cover my addiction. And when I think about that and I think about what I've gained back in sobriety, it really, makes me feel and understand that I'm blessed. And that when you make this decision towards sobriety, when you take the time to do your calculations, you can start to see how much life, not money, life and time you put into drinking. And what you could do with that life and time. So I just wanted to give you that, short thing to think about. As it says, the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Because unlike money, which is printed in a place in Washington, D.C., if I'm not mistaken, your time you can't get back. Once that life is spent and you exchange your life for it, you can't get it back. So think about that. And for those that are living in sobriety now, be thankful in thinking about how much life you gained back for yourself with that one decision. And for those that are thinking of making that decision, I implore you to do so. If you need help, definitely you could DM me or, just catch me on social media, all things at Sobriety and Black. And you can also check us out every Wednesday on Clubhouse, Recovering Loudly, Sober Talk, where we talk about all things sobriety as well. That's how I'm spending my life, some of the life and the time that I gained back. Want to give it back to others who are trying to take the same path that I've taken. All right? So I want you to think about that. Think about where you invest your life. All right? And until next time, peace.